Pull the control bar towards you until you have tension on the lines. 2/3 of the kite should be off the sand, and the remainder should be secured on the sand. With a sharp tug, pull the kite off the ground and launch your kite. Remember that launching the kite directly in front of the window will provide a strong forward pull as it launches through the power zone. As soon as the kite is up, steer the kite from side to side and work your way up to the neutral position. It's also important to learn how to launch your kite from the side of the window. To do that, place your kite on the side of the window and put sand on the trailing edge, facing the wind. Pull on the right side of the control bar and lift your kite off the ground. Steer the kite up the edge of the window until you have the kite in the neutral position. With the kite flying, check if your brake line is long enough. It should not be so tight that it deforms the back of the kite. If it's too loose, the brake will not work at all. This is how it should look. Now that the kite is above your head, remember that if you pull with your right arm towards your body, the kite will fly to the right. When you pull to the left, the kite will move to the left. Try to move your kite from side to side, up and down in the neutral position. You can then practice moving the kite in figure-8 motions near the top of the neutral position. As you become more at ease, try to move the kite in figure-8s up and down on the right side and then the left side of the window. This movement is what you will be doing a lot of while kite surfing. Take time to practice flying your kite before moving to the water. You can land your kite in 2 different ways. By pulling on the brake line, or steering the kite to the edge of the window and having someone grab it for you. Always have your helper catch the kite from the front so that he doesn't become caught in the lines. The best conditions for learning are wind speeds in the 8 to 15 knot range. The water will have a rough texture and you may see a few whitecaps. It's also a good idea to learn in warm water and in an area where the wind is not too gusty. A place with side shore wind, parallel with the shoreline, is best. This allows you to safely launch and stay a comfortable distance from shore. Launching in onshore winds, where the wind is blowing directly from the water to land, is dangerous, because if something goes wrong, you can be dragged onto the shore. Side onshore wind, where the wind is hitting the shore at a 45-degree angle, isn't ideal, but it's okay. Offshore wind, where the wind is blowing from land to the water, can be very dangerous. If you're learning in the ocean, you can be blown out to sea. Offshore wind also tends to be gusty, which makes learning a little difficult. It's important to get a feeling of the kite in the water. There is no real advantage to flying the kite in shallow water, so don't be afraid to go out in deep water to try this. Once in the water, practice diving your kite in and out of the power zone. Get comfortable flying the kite with one hand. Try flying the kite and dragging to the left and then to the right. Once you feel comfortable with that, you are ready to grab the board. Fly the kite above your head in the neutral position. With one hand on the control bar, place the board perpendicular to the wind. Get your feet in the straps, and then dive your kite tentatively at first to get a feel for how the board will react. Dive your kite more decisively when you are ready to go. Remember, you'll have to compensate quickly, or else your kite will crash in the water. In the beginning, you'll have a tendency to go downwind. To go upwind, use your heels to carve the board in the water, and head the board in an upward direction. Just like in windsurfing, the jibe takes timing and a lot of practice. In a few months, you'll be able to master this skill. As you prepare for the turn, take your back foot out of the back strap and place your foot on the side of the board you'll be turning to. Place your back foot in the empty front strap, and take the front foot and place it in the back strap. While you're moving your feet, steer the kite slowly back to the new direction. Try to keep your speed up through the turn. Once the kite is on the ground and you have secured the kite with sand, return to the control bar and roll up your lines. Wind your lines up in a figure-8 motion around the control bar winders. When you get to the end, wrap the lines around the bar and make a hitch knot so that the lines don't fall off the control bar. To pack your kite, open the Velcro openings at the bottom of the kite to let the air out. Unzip the bladder zippers and let the air out of the bladders. Fold the kite by bringing the edges into the middle of the kite. It helps if you kneel over the kite and help the air out of the bladders by pressing softly on the kite. Continue folding until it's nice and tightly packed. Grab the bridle lines and place them inside the belly of the kite. This keeps them from getting tangled. Keep the control bar outside the kite so that it doesn't get tangled in the bridle lines. Place the kite in your bag and attach the control bar to the side with the Velcro attachments. Thanks for purchasing an AirBliss kite. Remember, at no point should this video be a replacement to a kitesurfing lesson with a qualified kitesurfing instructor. Remember, know your limits, stay humble, but above all, have fun.